What's up, remote learners? So we're starting a new unit here, Unit 5, which is about natural disasters. And just like in all the other units, we're going to start in the green circle with some very basic entry-level skills and tasks. So here in the green circle, we're actually going to be talking about the water cycle. Very simple, something you probably learned about in elementary school. But starting here with the water cycle will set us up so that as we add more information in the blue square about different types of air and how when the air interacts with each other, it creates different types of weather. In the black diamond, we'll learn about severe weather, and in the double black diamond, we'll finally get to natural disasters. So here in the green circle, we're basically just trying to capture some ideas about the water cycle and also about the behaviors of water. So here to begin with, in this task, we're just boiling water. That's really all we're doing. We're boiling water to make some observations about what we notice when we do boil water. So I'm going to show you some data from a couple groups, and I'll check in here at the end of these videos. But use these videos to complete the data table in your science book. You could skip all of this if you want. If you have a thermometer at home and you want to boil water on your own to record the temperature, then you're welcome to do that too if you'd like. Otherwise, let's take a look at a couple groups here that were here at school so we can get data from them as they boil some water. Here we go. All right, here we are, time 0. Water's not boiling. Temperature is 50 degrees, maybe 50, yeah, 51 maybe, 50 degrees. All right, here we go.
We're waiting for it.
30 seconds has passed, all right.
Yes. So far it says 60.
60.
But I don't know if I believe that.
Just wait.
Oh, wow. It should be.
60?
Yeah. That seems like
60 degrees.
back towards you.
It's all so hard.
That's probably a good thing.
60 more.
Okay, so 1 minute later.
Well, 60 like 6-ish.
66 after 1 minute.
Yeah.
Check it.
Thing.
I got this. It's 70.
Is there any steam right now? How's the steam scale?
Still 0.
0 at steam.
Yeah. And it's now 75.
75 after 1.5 minutes.
70-ish.
Nice, that shows almost 75 too on the infrared thermometer. All right.
Oh, I love this thing.
You're 79. So close.
So we're at 2 minutes now. Here. Is that right? This one's at 2 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes.
Yeah, you can feel it. If you can see it, but no, see it. 82,
86 degrees what?
88.
88 after 2.5 minutes.
Yep. 100 degrees.
100.
My footprint is on the ground.
100 degrees after 3.5 minutes. 100.
107.
107 at 4 minutes. What's the steam scale right now?
Still 1.
A 1. Can just feel heat, no steam.
Doctor edition.
All right. So last time we left you at 4.5 minutes, it was 112 degrees. You can see at 5 minutes it went up to 122. 5.5 minutes it was 128. 6.5 minutes it was 140. 7.5 minutes it was 152. And then at 8 minutes it was 160. You can see that this group has switched between using 1 minute and 30 seconds
1 minute and then also 30 seconds differently so that they can get this done before class ends. But you can go ahead and record this data that they have here.
All right, so you should have a few minutes worth of temperatures recorded in your data table from those groups. To kind of finalize here, I wasn't able to get the final end temperatures there of the groups, but most groups throughout the day today ended up getting roughly 197 degrees Fahrenheit is what most groups got. Some got 195, a couple got 200 degrees Fahrenheit, but most were right between 195 and 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And this took about 10 minutes in order for that to happen. So you can go ahead and add that to your data table. The weird thing about the time is that the amount of time that it took depended on how much water was actually in those kettles for each group. If there was less water, it didn't take as long to boil it. If there was more water, it took a bit more time. So let's just say for this instance, go ahead and add 2 minutes onto the end time that you have from all the videos that we just got. That can be your final time. And we'll say the maximum temperature it got to was 197. And then add 30 more seconds to whatever that time was, and it stayed at 197 on the second try. Add 30 more seconds, and it stayed at 197 for that third try as well. So basically, the last 3 sessions were 197 is what we'll add to that data table, and that's what we notice here in class. That's a good summary that you can use. Again, if you have these tools at home, give it a try. See what you can get at home. Whether you have one of those little kettles, like an electric kettle, or if you just have a pot that you put on the stove to boil water, you can use that too. But the main thing is you're going to need a thermometer in order to measure the temperature. So either use this data or record your own, and you'll have this step complete. I'll make sure that I do a video lecture though later on in the week on Wednesday, or so you can watch it on Thursday, so you can see how we're going to make the graph and why the heck we just did this process of recording the temperature of boiling water. I'll see you then. Take care. Shoot me a message in Microsoft Teams though if you guys need some help. If you're confused on anything or you just want to touch base, let me know. Otherwise, deuces. I'll see you soon. Bye.